Man, what it do, YouTube, man? It's your boy Mixedkhor, and we back with another reaction video, man. As you can tell by the title, man, we're gonna be reacting to your boy Andrew Tate again. Basically, Tate Brothers talks about the XQC Twitch stream. I almost said Twitch. If y'all don't know who XQC is, man, I think right now he's like the #1 streaming Twitcher, basically the #1 Twitch dude on Twitch, basically. And he talks about a lot of stuff. He also talks about a lot of stuff and has his own point of view on things. And you know, it's basically like a whole commodity of just, I won't say controversy, but he does create some very high ranked conversations that a lot of people would be what's the word I'm looking for? Basically not want to talk about. Basically wouldn't be I can't even think of the word right now. I'm tripping, but yeah. Without further ado, man, before we get into this video, man, uncomfortable is the word I'm looking for. I'm hungry right now. Been up for like almost 13 hours straight. Got like 6 hours of sleep, but we still grinding, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, hit that subscribe button, man. Roll to 4K, man. Let's go ahead and get it, man. Hit that like button, man. I really would appreciate it if you hit that like button. Like, you don't even have to watch the video, just hit the like button. It pushes my video out to a broader audience of people who may like my content, even if you don't like it, you know what I'm saying? Turn that bell to be notified about all the new bangers, man. We're gonna get straight into this reaction, man. Also, I got a vlog coming out. This reaction video should be out before the vlog, but we got a vlog coming out, so I'm recording some more of that today. And yeah, man, let's get right into it.
I watched your Twitch stream, Andrew, and I came out of it when I
Bro, they sound the same. Are they twins? That is crazy. They literally have the same voice.
saw you afterwards, and I said, Andrew, you need to be on Twitch because you need to help these people. I think the people who we were actually talking to, Aiden Ross is pretty base, and I think he sees the light, and he needs some coaching. I'm happy to hang out with the guy. A few of the other people you were talking to, I think they're beyond fixing. But the fact that they command audiences of hundreds of thousands of young men who idolize them and wish to be like them, I feel like you need to be on Twitch, because I feel like this audience of lost young men who are going to grow up with bad, poisonous ideas.
I'm gonna tell you what I think. A lot of what Andrew Tate and his brother says, they make valid points, but you got to realize we live in a reality that is an experience based off perception. You can't change someone else's perception, because we have the ability, the power to create our own reality if we come outside of the matrix. Because right now, all we doing right now is living someone else's reality, paying bills, working till we die, and having to go into school to pay off a debt that you won't even finish paying off, and like before you move on to the next level or whatever happens after, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all control. You go to work, come home, eat, sleep, get fat because you get tired mentally and you just regret life and you feel like you should have did something else. That's why I chose my own path and I got outside of the matrix a long time ago. But you can't change something. I feel like their point of view from where they come from is from the egotistical world. You know what I'm saying? But somebody like me, I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever makes you happy, do your thing. That doesn't control me and my ability to do what I want to do. That doesn't change my perception on the world. That doesn't change what I want to be. That doesn't change what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I do respect them for saying a lot of things that most people need to hear to get on their high horse and do what the fuck they're supposed to do, especially men. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That's just my point. And I'm gonna let the video play out because I'm finna eat my noodles because I'm hungry as a motherfucker.
Need a voice like yours, maybe a voice like mine, that older brother kind of voice to talk to them and to tell them about how the world really works. So I don't remember the guy's name. Apparently he's super famous, but I watched this podcast.
It's just scary.
And am I right? This guy was saying in hypothetical scenarios, you and your girl are upstairs in your house, someone breaks in, who goes downstairs to confront the burglars? He started coming up with hypotheticals that his girl was a super soldier and might be a better shot than him, and they negotiate who goes downstairs to confront the people who broke into the house. And like, Andrew, was that guy an actor? Was he an actor? I'm
gonna tell you like this. If me and my wife, we get a burglar come in, if my wife, well, my whole family's gonna know how to protect themselves as far as with these or with any type of weaponry, right? If my wife of course, I'm going to be the first responder at all times. So I'm going to do what I got to do. But if my wife, my whole family's going to know how to handle certain situations. If my wife is ever in a predicament where I'm not home or something like that, she's going to have to know how to handle something. So I'm not going to just be like, oh, just because I'm masculine and stronger and this and that, I'm going to always do. Like, I ain't going to, hold on, let me re-say that. I'm going to always do, but I don't want her to, I don't want her to feel like, hey, he's always doing this, like, yada, yada. I want her to feel important, especially if a woman isn't scared of anything. Like, for instance, my mom would be quick to tell you, like, my mom will fuck somebody else, you know what I'm saying? And she's a woman. But if it's a woman like that, like, is wanting to protect her family, because a woman gonna do anything possible to protect her children and her family, especially her children. I'm like, point blank, you feel what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying there, don't just be like, I see what they saying. Basically, I'm guessing somebody was like, he was gonna send his girl to save his life, yada, yada. I don't know, I'm just guessing off the top of my dome. But me personally, I don't want my woman to feel less of herself, but I'm always gonna be the first responder. Somebody come in the house, I'm gonna be on it. And my wife wants some too, we can both go down there and handle business, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm gonna be the first responder at all times.
He's trolling you. Tell me, you spoke to the guy. I thought he was making fun first. No, I'm gonna survive. Well, and let your woman die? Because I obviously have never broken into anyone's house. But if you understand what a house break-in is, they're breaking in to steal shit. If they're downstairs, they're coming upstairs, because that's where the good shit is. There is no hiding and negotiating with your woman. Someone is going to have to confront the burglars, and that person is going to be me. In 100% of scenarios. Me with a woman, 100% of the scenarios, I'm going down to confront the burglars. Now, this guy, I think he was trolling you, and he must have been making it up.
No, Twitch is important for me because there's a lot of people on Twitch who need my help. I'm sent from another dimension. I call myself Morpheus, saying I'm hacking the Matrix, but you can say it's the CERN wormhole, wherever you want to call it.
It is the wormhole.
I'm from another dimension, and I'm here to help the young men of the world. Good. It's amazing to me that young men will sit on Twitch and play video games all day long and spend all of their time trying to amass virtual currency so that they can spend that virtual currency becoming as big, strong, rich, important as possible. But in the real world...
video games.
In video games. But in the real world, they don't do the exact same thing. You're supposed to amass currency, and you're supposed to use your time cleverly to upgrade your character.
IRL.
What is time? Y'all let me know in the comments. What do y'all think time is? What is time?
Life is a video game. You don't need the games in and of themselves. And I have nothing against the guys I've been twitching with, but you're right. There's a very, very strange worldview where a man has no fundamental duty and no innate responsibility to defend a female who he loves in the event of a house break-in. Once you stand there and say, well, she might be a better shot than me, that is the biggest cop-out BS.
Well, his girlfriend is not a police officer. She's a Twitch streamer. His girlfriend is not an army super soldier. She's a Twitch streamer. I Googled who his girlfriend was.
Correct.
So why was he...
I mean, you still never know. It's just like being in a game. Most people think, a lot of y'all may hate me for this, but I'm keeping it real. Most people think just because you're in a game that you just can shoot the best, that you just all hard. Like, there's plenty of people who could do far worse than a game could ever do to you, and they don't do any of that. They can be the nicest people in the world. Like me, for instance. I know people. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of homeboys that's cool. I don't associate like during that time, but I know that, you know what I'm saying, check up on type, like your acquaintances type, like check up on them type stuff when you like grew up with them and stuff, but I don't partake in those type of things. But that doesn't mean that if I have to, that doesn't mean I won't fuck your life up. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. Like, if I have to, if you put my life in jeopardy, I will show you. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
He's saying this.
It's both ways.
And that's the point. So
basically, don't judge a book by its cover.
It's actually a very dangerous worldview where men have no duty and no responsibility. Because the only thing that keeps the only thing that keeps the world functioning is when men have duty and responsibility to doing the hard things they're not supposed to do because they are men in and of itself. That's the reason it's women and children first in the lifeboat. The problem with the world today is that not enough men feel this duty. And this is a person with a huge influence, a huge channel, trying to broadcast to convince the world that you have no innate responsibility as a man, and I disagree with that. Also, we were disagreeing on the fact about women and how women should act in respect. He was saying I was fearful.
Oh yeah, it was XQC.
It's not about that. It's not about fear. It's about respect. And you was recently highlighted in the super chat we got earlier on that his chick is dancing on some other dude.
Yeah, in fact, that's bad.
Is that
bugging.
respectful?
Well, I feel like he has to. Now I understand why he was.
Everybody gotta go. I tell my girl this every time. I send her stuff. Let me find out. Everybody gotta go.
Defending this ridiculous behavior so fervently, because I mean, well, this is fine.
I mean, we don't know the context. We don't know if they're still together.
Andrew, I am your best friend. If your girl tried to dance with me like that, I'd push her the fuck over.
Yeah, no, we would never be with the girl.
Obviously.
But my point is, like, maybe they weren't together. Maybe this is like, let's keep fair.
I don't know.
We don't know because we just found out. But I don't think that's a respectful way for a girlfriend to act if she was with me. And the point we're making is,
even then, that's disrespectful because even if you and your girl not together, why is she dancing on your best friend? Like, that's your best friend.
Trying to make it at times about respect. It's not just about. You tried to say it was about fear. It was nothing to do with fear. It's about respect, setting boundaries as a man and being respected. I come along and I try and teach men to level themselves up, be confident, be strong, understand the true reality of the world, make sure that you have imperatives which suit your narrative, make sure you have parameters which prevent you from being disrespected and ending up being sad and lonely like most men do. And he comes along and tries to argue against all of my points. And every single point he argued against, I guarantee you, if anyone here is curious or doesn't believe me, if you would agree with his worldview above mine, you will end up fucking miserable. The dude is a Twitch streamer.
And heartbroken.
He makes a bunch of money with no actual, he doesn't need any physicality, he doesn't need any formidability, he doesn't need anything. Great. He's in a very fortunate situation. For most men out here, you need to be able to go through some shit to become something.
Bro, just go downstairs. Well, but if you're watching XQC, just go downstairs, bro. Your house got broken into. You're the man. Just go downstairs. Your girl is not a super soldier. We just saw her dancing there. She's clearly not G.I. Jane. Yeah. Go downstairs and try to save your household and try to save your woman.
And I think that Twitch is like an untapped resource. I feel like I can really help men by being on Twitch. That's why I do these Twitches, and I hope that when I do them...
Y'all let me know if I should start live streaming on Twitch. Like, get me a little face cam. Like, I'm on Twitch, but y'all let me know if I should actually, like, start live streaming, like, not just games, but talking about certain things. You know what I'm saying?
I sit there and I talk to men and I explain, look, you're wasting all your time leveling up a video game instead of leveling up yourself. Look, these people you idolize on Twitch may be very good at video games, but their worldview is not going to translate well into the real world. They're very, very fortunate. They've effectively won the lottery. And if you're going to go through life thinking, I don't need to be strong and I don't need to protect a woman, she can go downstairs and you're going to live a good life without Twitch fame and Twitch money, you are fucked. As a man, you need to become hard to kill, and you need to become the kind of person who can deal with trauma, setbacks. Yeah. You need to be the kind of person who is competent in all realms. You're not going to do that following the advice that these men give. That's why I appear from another fucking dimension to save all of you. Top G, like a superhero. And when I was doing the Twitch streams, I was amazed. I was really amazed at the worldviews these men have. And if they weren't Twitch streamers, they would perpetually fail because you could not be a successful man with their worldview.
No.
I mean, he kind of got a point, but I mean, all right, this is what I feel. I feel like a lot of Twitch stream, just Twitch in general, it's a source of income. And once you get to a certain point or, you know, a certain level on Twitch, you get paid a lot of money. It gives you a lot of income, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you do what you're supposed to do on there, like you stay consistent, you get a big fan base. You ain't even gotta be super big, you get a pretty good fan base. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a source of income. I do feel like a lot of men don't take accountability for themselves, their physicality, their mental, their spiritual, to level or elevate, and they do invest all of their time into looking at a screen or something like that. And I do feel like it is messing up a lot of our point of views and how we live in the real world, you know what I'm saying? But then again, it's all reality, it's all your perception, it's all your perspective on how the world is viewed or how you view the world, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, if y'all enjoyed that video, man, if y'all can hear somebody in the background, I really apologize, man. I just have a whole lot of loud people in my house. But yeah, man, join the MK family, man, join the MK family, join the MKYT gang. And go subscribe to my Twitch, man. Go follow me on Twitch, whatever. I will be streaming on there, you know, counting no kids, man. Look, y'all let me know if y'all got some questions, man. Y'all DM me, like, let's talk, man. All of my guys, man, let's talk, man. Y'all need any advice, I got you. Woman advice, or whatever type of advice you need, I got you, man. But yeah, it's your boy Mixedkhor, man. Love y'all. We out.